NYXUS Podcast. Holy shit, guys, we made it. Year 2. Oh, year 2 of the NYXUS Podcast. Welcome to 2024 with us, the first interview of the year. This man right here, Logan, Lo. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah, for hooking us up and sending Lo my way so we can have this awesome interview. Give us a little introduction. Where are you from? What kind of music?
Yeah. So I'm Logan, aka Lo. I'm from Roxborough, North Carolina. I started this project in about 2018. It started out as like a dubstep metal thing, and then it slowly transformed into like trap metal and metalcore and like other genres, and just kind of been like an experiment. But it's been really fun. I've been playing a lot of shows. This last year, I played over like 20 shows in like 3 or 4 different states. It's been a nut. It's been crazy.
I mean, I've heard your music, obviously. If it's not for the music that you will be reminded, that you will be remembered, there's one thing that people can obviously remember for you from. Lo is in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I fucking love it. I mention it. There he is.
Yeah.
I mentioned it because of your last show that you did. I saw that your wheelchair broke, and I wanted to talk about this. Like real shit, real shit. I saw you crawling on the stage, and I was like, "Look at this guy. He's not fucking stopping for nothing, guys. Like, if you can learn something from him, is no matter what, just keep on fucking doing it." Amazing,
Exactly.
amazing. A little malfunction. Did you get it fixed during the show?
Yeah, that whole situation was really funny. So it was on New Year's Eve. So what happened was we get to the venue, me and my girlfriend, my wheelchair gets put together, and then everything's normal, okay? I get on stage, I notice like, oh no, it's going a little loose, and then the cord gets like attached to like where the wheel is, and it like comes off, and I'm just like, all right, screw it, throw it on the floor.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, he did. He did his thing. He definitely. Anger overdose for the first time of 2024. Welcome, my friend. Anger overdose had a little mishap towards the end of the year. I don't know if you saw, a lot of profiles got hit and got erased, and anger overdose was one of them. So if you guys can kindly hit that follow button on Anger and help them grow again, it would be much appreciated. Lo, how'd you why low? Why such a simple? I mean, I love it because we know I love simple.
Yeah.
Nyx, like 3 letter word. I mean, it's not hard to remember. So
Yes. So for me, how it actually started was I came from a band called Murata, and at one of our shows there was a rapper that was there, and he told me, "Man, you got the talent to just do it by yourself, man. You don't need a band, blah blah blah." And so I was like, I mean, maybe. And so I was like, well, if I was a solo artist, what would be a good name? And I was like, I didn't want to be like little this or little that, and I was like, Logan is a cool name, but if you shorten it, you can even sound cooler. And so I was like, love. And then you can also look at the lyrics as like, a sign of like freedom or like living out your dreams, and it could stand for like live out.
there you go, there you go. I like it. Anger
Yeah,
says I dig it.
thank you.
Do you play any instruments, Lo, or you're a vocalist?
I can play drums and guitar, but I mainly do vocals. Fun fact, a lot of the guitar you hear in my music is actually MIDI guitar.
Okay, that's really Crypt 13. What's up, my
What's
friend?
up? What's up?
That's really cool. That's really cool. I saw you did a lot of shows around here. Who's some bands that you got to play with that you're like really hyped up about?
I've played with Shaggy Two Dope from Insane Clown Posse. I've played with Notions. I've played with Dying Oath. I've played with I played with some friends of mine in a band called Discoveries a long time ago, but they're on their way up now, but we haven't played together in a minute. But them, I've played with, who else? Do Us Part, Wither the Fallacy, so many great, Cadaver Delende, so many great bands.
Dying Oath, some really good friends of ours. We
Yes,
love
I love them.
we love seeing them in concert.
Very good friends of mine. I actually performed a song with them at the show we played together.
I did see that. I did see that. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it up there.
Oh,
Um, yes, yes, it was. But hopefully we get to catch one of your shows soon. I'm
yeah.
around the Charlotte area, so
Ooh, we can make that
yes,
happen. We're looking into
yes,
that this year, actually, sometime in March.
awesome. Let me know. Let me know, and we'll come out and hit one of your shows for sure. For sure.
Yes.
Uh, you have any artistic collaboration? I'm sure you do. I know you have one right there that we're gonna
Oh, I
talk
have
about.
plenty. So I have a few collabs. I have some that are out, and then I obviously have that one that we'll talk about in a second. The one that's out right now, that's my big one, is a song with one of my best friends named Little Titan. We have a lot of songs together, but this one in specific is called On Site, and it features our friend Lindsay Schoolcraft, who's formerly of Cradle of Filth, and she was on Motionless in White's most recent record on their song Cyberheads.
Ain't that something cool? Like
Yeah, and then
seriously.
it was such a fun experience.
I bet. I bet it was. Did she give you any advice?
Not really, but we still talk on occasion. She'll still like my pictures, and she's like, "I'm so proud of you."
Anger
Yes,
says,
Cradle is life.
"Dude,
Yes,
Cradle is life." You got Anger is a big supporter of the podcast since pretty much day one. I can almost say, what March I think. So it's always nice to see that Zorn is in here and hanging out. And I have other people hanging out too, but they're quiet. But hi, guys. Hi, quiet people.
good.
um, what made you want to start? Like, was it an artist? Was it like what made you want to make music?
So I've always been into metal and all that since I was a little kid. And then one day when I was like 13, my mom told me that there were local bands out at like our little entertainment center we have out here. And so I went and saw it, and that was my first metal show. And I was like, "This is gonna be me one day." And then it's actually me one day.
Anger said still a kid.
Yes, still a
Absolutely.
kid at heart. You know it.
Right, right. Um, what's the biggest stages you've played?
Oh, that would be the Shaggy 2 Up one at Ground Zero in Spartanburg, South Carolina. That one was fun. That one's fun.
Ground Zero is an awesome venue for those shows. Like they always have big headliners, big names.
Yes, that's one of my favorite venues to play.
Uh, what other venues do you like? I
Um,
know I know it's hard because you want to shout out everybody. You want to,
yeah.
uh, you know.
So there's actually a venue in Greensboro. I played it when it was called the Blind Tiger, but I haven't played it since. It's called Hangar 1819. I'd love to play there. I fucks with the
Yes.
Milestone Club and Skylark. And also shout out the O from Greensboro and Monstercade from Winston-Salem.
Milestone was my first show here in North Carolina. It's where I caught Dying Oath for the first time. Uh,
Hey, how are they there?
it was hot. It was sweaty. It
Oh
was
yeah.
amazing. It was fucking amazing. That's
Yes.
I don't even care how tired and sweaty and what's up, Mark? I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Mark is my co-host for the podcast that we do on horror movies.
Oh, that's awesome.
We do it on Saturdays. We should be meeting up this Saturday tomorrow to see when's the next one. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna be announcing that soon. Um, who's an inspiration for you? What band, what artist inspires you?
There are so many artists and bands. For me right now, it's bands like City Morgue, Scarlord. Then it goes into stuff like Era, Issues. Woe Is Me is actually a really big influence on me.
Um, I'm looking. Yes, in Asheville. In Asheville, Crypt 13 said, "Isn't there something called the Orange Peel out in North Carolina?"
Yes, there is, and I would love to play there.
Let me know when y'all review adult movies. Ah, Not safe for work, not safe for Facebook. You know how it is. I'm going to have to start a special channel for that one, Anger. Subscription only.
Subscription only.
If you could build your own tour, who would be sharing the stage with you?
Oh, if I could build a tour, easy. So it would be me, Discoveries, Heirloom, Cadaver Delonde, Lilac, and Bunker Hill Bloodbath.
Lilac.
They're some of my good friends. I love them.
Mark said, "We can't. We're all children." Isn't that fucking the truth? Rob Volkov introduced me to Lilac.
Rob's a good friend of mine. We actually have a song together.
I know. He told me. Me.
Yes.
Rob is amazing. I'm working on some music with him right now.
Nice.
If you listen to the beginning of the NYXUS podcast, it is what we're working on. That's just a rough,
Yes.
But he is amazing. I fucking love the guy. He is a genius. Musically, he is incredible.
Yes, he is.
I hope your ears are burning right now, Rob, because we're talking about you. Where do you find inspiration for your music, Lo?
Just kind of all over, really. When it comes to lyrics, just kind of everything around that happens. Like, literally, sometimes I'll be like, hey, this situation right here, can monetize off of it.
There you go. See? I always think, it could be a shitty situation, but you could turn it into a fucking dope-ass song.
Yes.
What are your plans for the coming months?
Release new music, play some shows, stuff like that. I have a song dropping in March sometime with a guy named Oni. The song's called Fantasy. That song was mixed and mastered by Joe McQueen. If you don't know, he's worked with like As I Lay Dying, Bad Wolves. Yeah.
He's dropping them name guys, like just bloop, bloop, dropping the names.
Name drop.
Well, we have this song for you guys, but I'm gonna keep that one for later. If you want to hear that one, you're gonna have to stick around. But for now, I want to give them a taste of your music.
Yes.
We're talking, but I want them to meet. We're meeting Lo, the person, but now let's meet the artist. What did you choose? What did you send me, Lo? You sent me, what's the video you sent me? Lazarus Rising.
Yep, it's called Lazarus Rising. That's a song that me, one of my best friends, Little Titan, and one of our best friends and producers, Chill Panic, made back in August of 2022, and we released it last year, and this is our lyric video. This is Lazarus.
Here it is, guys. So let's take a moment, listen to it, and don't move because we're going to be right back.
Yeah.
How many more people have to die till you wake up and do what's right? Conform and stay silent or fight all this violence. I wish I knew the answer to end all the riots. What's the point of enough is enough? When will we say we give a fuck? Can't you see what your powers leave? No one to help when you need to breathe. By the time I'm at the age to fix it, you destroy so much. There's no chance for the good. Just from the void, can you hear them crying? Darkening the sun, Lazarus rising. How much blood do we have to spill until the reality begins to give? Our souls were weary of dead, but now you're dying. Drifting through the void, no point of return. Cast out by the devil, I'm a bloody curse. Thought nothing of me, I'm here to make it burn. I'ma show these motherfuckers we gon' make it first. I'm a god resurrected from the pits of Lazarus, earning wealth and riches for my own happiness. I don't take it lightly, how you bitches spite me. Seeing as if making stuff.
Don't think much of me, you'll just break my heart. You'll leave me in water, hide me in the dark. The lies that you told me have come to a head. You pushed me too far, and I won't turn again.
Well, there you go, guys. If this was your introduction to Lo, well, say hi to
What's
say
up?
hi to him right here. That was
What's
amazing.
good with it?
I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Thank
Um,
you.
I love your sound. I love where your scream sits.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. It's very pleasing.
Thank you.
Definitely, definitely. Let's see. Let's place an evil curse on you. All of a sudden, I'm like a Disney villain here. For the rest of your life, you can only listen to one song. What song?
Okay. There was only one song. That's hard.
It
That's
is.
really hard. Alright,
The
alright.
question's not made to be like this.
I know.
That's the
I
evil
think I got it.
question.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna give a shout out to my producer, Chill Panic, for this, and he has a song called "You Gave Me Life." That one's really good.
There you go. There you go. So make sure you go listen to that one, guys. I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to check it out. If you could send it to me after the show, it would be fucking amazing.
I got you.
Tiger Overdose says Baby Shark.
Baby
Can you
Shark,
imagine?
yeah.
Oh man, it already feels like I'm listening to it on repeat for the rest of my life. I have a 3-year-old.
Ah, I get you.
Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Do, Baby Shark.
So before you go on stage, before you do your show, do you have a ritual that you do? You have something that you always,
Usually what I'll do is like maybe I'll drink some water, warm up. If the show is like maybe like a higher energy show, I might down maybe a shot and just go.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
What strength do you think it takes to be a good musician?
It definitely takes a lot of confidence and a lot of ambition and drive. I think that you can only be a good musician if you really put the effort into it. Yes, people are like, born with it, of course, but at the end of the day, if you don't put the effort and the practice into it, that talent could go to waste. Or it could, be, oh, I sing in the shower, when in reality you could be singing in Madison Square Garden and,
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I believe every word you're saying right there.
yeah.
Let's see. If you could have a superpower.
Ooh, superpower. Absolutely, probably teleportation. Because then that would defeat the purpose of hologram shows and be so sick.
Wouldn't it? To just like
Yeah, just zap up, zap to Japan. Up.
would be good with all the equipment too, instead of having to, tour
Exactly.
and be on the road, you just touch everything you want to bring with you and you just go. There you go.
Exactly.
You move the whole drum set for the drummer. He fucking loves you now.
Yes. Or we have a drum set in every location. It's just a different set.
Yep, same thing Anger said when he absolutely. It's a big I think it's common in the musician world to be like, "Oh, teleportation." Everybody's like, "I could do shows everywhere in the world, And flying. Flying is another
Flying
one that's
would be
very
sick.
Who's so we did your inspiration as a musician. Who's a strength in your life? Who's an inspiration? Who keeps you going?
Keeps me. There's a lot of people I can name.
Let's go with 3.
3? Okay.
3 people that can, on a bad day, that
Okay. I'll go family, girlfriend, and the homie Little Titan.
There you go. The ziggurat in the house. I'm sure that's another name from around here.
Love it.
Yeah, there you go. That's three good people. The girlfriend and then the homie. For sure the homie.
Yeah.
What would you like to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years? Where
Ooh.
would be the dream?
The dream would absolutely be for this to go beyond little underground level and play bigger shows, maybe impact the world, really take this to as far as I can and use this as a career for myself and not, a little hobby. It'd be the greatest thing ever.
Right now you're solo, so when you do your shows, you play with a track.
Sometimes, yep. Sometimes I'll even have a drummer and a band, but most of the time I do it solo.
All right, all right. It's a new era with the tracks and I'm not hating it. You know what I mean? I'm really not
Yeah,
hating it. You just have to have the energy to,
you
to, to
do.
like you said, the confidence. That I think that's where the confidence lies even bigger is when you're alone on that stage.
Absolutely. That absolutely takes confidence. I can tell you that right there.
What's the recording process for you?
Oh, so how I do it is I'll sit in my room, I'll get my little iPad out, plug a microphone in, either grab a beat or have it made for me, scream into the microphone, get it sent off to an engineer, and bam!
Where do you find your beats?
Through BeatStars or Facebook or Instagram, or funny enough, have you heard of an artist named Scarlord?
No, I haven't.
So he's like kind of a bigger trap metal artist. I've worked with some of his producers. So what I'll do is I'll listen to an album and I'll look at the liner notes on it. And I'll be like, who produced this that I can hit up? And so I'll hit him up and then bam.
I mean, that's a good trick, right?
Yes.
It's a good trick. Worst case, you won't get an answer, or you'll get a no, or it's
Exactly.
if you don't try, you don't fucking know, guys.
Yeah.
See, he's talking a lot of sense, guys. You listening? Are you guys fucking listening?
And then, and then also I get him, like I said, through Facebook too. There's a
Yeah.
producer named Jake Atkins. He's how I get like a lot of the metalcore beats. So you know how rapper producers, they'll put their beats on YouTube and they'll be like, oh, this is a Juice WRLD type beat, blah, blah, blah. He's doing the exact same thing. It's just metal. And so that's where I'll buy a lot of the beats. Lazarus was actually made for me by Chill Panic. That was not that. But a lot of my tracks, like Fantasy is.
I mean,
Connor Riley, shout out.
we have a guest that was on the podcast last year, Six Scars, and he does the same thing. He gets his beats on YouTube and then he just creates. And I mean, now he's with a band. He's doing a lot of projects. I love JT. JT has his own podcast also. So if you guys definitely go check it out. I'm a big supporter. He is a big supporter of me. Very good friendships. I think music is that. It's the connections we can make, the friendships we can make through music. It's just amazing. Amazing. A lot of the past guests that we've had on the podcast, well, I could say we pretty much talk on the daily. Anger overdose.
That's so awesome.
What's the piece of advice anybody has given you that stuck to you, that you go by every day?
Can I be funny with it or should I be serious?
I mean, you could go both ways.
I'll go both because Little Titan can give me a lot of advice. He says, Logan, you need to be more savage. I'm joking. Okay, but, well, that's obviously. Another one is kind of just like, be careful about what you state online because that can haunt you there a little bit.
It could come and get you even years and years down the road, as we're learning now, especially with the cancel culture.
Cancel
going on.
culture.
They're trying to cancel everything. Like, goddamn, leave my cartoons alone. Leave my, you know what I mean? Like,
it brings so much anxiety to like me as a musician too.
Right? You're afraid to say the wrong thing. You're afraid to, it's basically why I keep this an open platform. I invite people to say what they want. I invite, I mean, whether I share their views or not, it is an open platform, and you guys can say whatever you want. But
Yeah.
like you said, you always got to be careful because it could come back to get you. I mean,
Yeah, it can.
it's the internet, guys. We got to be careful.
Yep.
What's your favorite musical memory related to music?
Ooh, I have so many. I think by far, probably meeting Vic from Pierce the Veil.
Ooh, very nice.
I can explain that story a little more in detail.
Sure, go ahead, go ahead.
So how it happened was I'm obviously in a wheelchair. With that comes some health issues, so sometimes I have to go to the hospital for like kidney infections and things of that nature. Well, one day, Little Titan, he found out about that, and he hit up one of our LA friends, Keon and Nicole, who happens to be very close with Vic. And so we had a video chat that day when I was in the hospital, and he's like, get well soon, Logan, like one of those. And he followed me, and then we chatted it up, and then from there, I went to Blue Ridge Rock Fest in 2022 because of him, and had this little thing right here created.
That is so cool.
And also, since Sarah's here, she did this shirt for me. She did this picture too. Shout out, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah is here. Yes, Sarah made that picture.
Yes, she did.
Absolutely. Sarah, a good friend of mine too now with this whole music scene and podcast, and I I hit up Sarah for photography tips and tricks because I just started, and I'm like, Sarah.
Hey, if you ever need bands to work with, let me know.
I mean, send them my way, the podcast and everything. I mean, I talk to everybody. I want to hear about all the music, whether it's metal, country, R&B. I don't care what the fuck you're singing. Music has no borders.
Yeah.
We've had Spanish bands, we've had French bands, we've had yes. Sarah, we love you too.
We love
big,
you.
big love, Sarah. Anger says I love this guy.
Much love.
I see an Anger low collab coming soon. Anger Overdose is industrial.
Can we please work together?
There you
Industrial is so sick. Is it like Marilyn Manson and 9 Inch Nails?
go. I mean, they have their own sound. You gotta go check it out. You definitely
Alright.
gotta go check it out. My favorite is Bayou, but like,
Ooh.
there's a lot of good other ones, but that's my favorite. I love that. See?
Alright.
See? I mean, see, we make matches here at the NYXUS Podcast. Little heart, bow and arrows there. I'm like a Cupid of the music world.
Yes.
All right, seriously, let's come back. What's your perspective on mental health? Something very important, obviously.
It is very important. This is gonna sound weird because I'm sure everybody has mental health issues. I'm not someone who suffers from them, but I have a sister who's autistic, and so I take mental health actually very seriously, and so it's something that you have to really consider, and people's feelings do absolutely matter.
Absolutely, and never let anybody tell you that your problem is not important. Remember, guys, I'll repeat it at every episode. My DMs are open. Do not think that you're alone in this world. Even if you don't feel like somebody's gonna listen to you, I will. I'll take your message as soon as I can, and there's lines also that you could call people that you don't know who picks up the phone. It's just a stranger that's there for you. Please, guys, use those lines. Crypt13, good night. Thank you for being here. Sarah says if you ever get a chance to see Lo, he's amazing. He said he's going to be around me in like March, so we're going to set something up for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Let's see. Music? Should we play some music?
I think we should. We should give him that exclusive look at fantasy. Yeah, we should do
Alright.
that.
All right. Let's talk about it a little bit first.
Yes.
how'd you get to that one? Because I only heard the beginning earlier when you sent me the link. I kind of like played it a little bit, and the beat is nasty. That beat is dirty. Like,
that beat is amazing. I'm really proud of that one. So how that song actually came about, this was, I think, back in June. So I had recently gotten out of a relationship before I got into the one I'm in now. This song is not about that, but during that time, I was just kind of going through it, and I found that beat, and I was like, this sounds sick. And so I just bought it, and me and my friend Josh were originally going to work on it, but I guess just time and everything just wasn't really there. And there was a band I was liking called Oni, and they, on his albums, he collabs with like City Morgue and Kellen Quinn and Iggy Pop, Randy Blythe. He actually, fun fact, he actually wrote Chester Bennington's one of his final songs before he like passed. It's called Cross Off. He wrote the lyrics, and so I met him through Instagram, and I DM'd him, and he freaking loved the song. And originally, I was gonna have him on the breakdown, but he sang on the chorus too, and it fits so perfect. And then we were like, "Oh man, can you get your engineer to mix it?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And I didn't know who his engineer was, and then I saw who it was, and I was like, "Oh, this is big dogs. Let's go." This was a happy accident. I'm down.
It's amazing, you know. Well, good things happen to good people, and your energy, you're beautiful. Like, your energy is fucking gorgeous.
Thank you.
Seriously. But yeah, let's take a break and listen to that song. It's not a video yet because guys, it's exclusive. Like, you guys get to hear it here.
Yeah.
I appreciate you letting us hear this song here. And wink, wink, I started making beats. I'm not great. I'm not amazing yet, but I'm working on it. So we will talk soon, my friend. We will talk.
Yes,
soon.
I'm going to show you something. Since you're making beats, I want to show you the video that my producer made. You would love this.
Awesome. So we will see. See, I told you, music. This podcast makes me make friends all over the fucking world, and I fucking love it. Yes, Anger says for real. Love the enthusiasm. Right? It's contagious. It's an energy that's very contagious, and I am blessed to have you here tonight because I was feeling kind of like, and now I'm feeling all like, let's go, let's take on the fucking world.
Yeah.
So let's listen to your song, and we'll be right back, guys. Enjoy this.
Enjoy.
Seriously.
Like a comment all day long, only to remember when it went wrong. Could've had a crowd of one, then one post could fuck you up. Say too much and you're the martyr. Say nothing and it just gets harder. So much pain and so much hurt. Only half the stage just show my worth. I can't forever a fool what is the life? Take on all that. What is the now you think you've reached the top. Have you felt happy or not to run? Wait, there's more is what they say. Till you slip up and it goes away. Doors will open and doors will shut. One wrong yes might fuck you up. Doors will open and doors will shut. One wrong yes might fuck you up. I can't forever a fool for a lifetime. I can't forever a fool for a lifetime. What is the life? Take forever.
That was beast. That was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Anger says sick.
Sick.
Death Pigeon in the house. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year. Anger said, "Dude."
Dude.
It's impressive. I mean, you have an amazing scream. You have an amazing voice. You have a great talent.
Thank you.
So I'm happy that you took Sarah's invitation to come to the podcast. Thank you again. For anybody just joining us, this is Lo. Lo is a trap metal artist, would you say?
Yeah, trap metal, metalcore, it's all same thing to me. It's all music.
It's music, exactly. He is an amazing artist. Please, guys, add him to your playlist. Give him a follow. I know that streaming platforms don't pay you guys a lot, but still, fucking share the music. I know that I'll be more likely to listen to a song if one of my friends tells me, "Hey, check this out," than if I just come across it normally. So
Yep.
make sure you tell somebody tomorrow, "Hey, check him out." Anger says, "For sure, man. If you for real if you're for real, hit me up. Will be fun." Sorry, it took
Hit
2
me up.
seconds. My brain went crazy there for a little bit. Let's see. I love this question because it is very personal to everybody. Everybody's answer is different. As an artist, how would you define success?
So success for me is very, very different. My version of it is when you can comfortably live off music without having to get a day job. And that doesn't always mean you're playing arenas. That could mean you're getting that off features, or you're getting that off, tours, or, there's other ways to be a successful artist without, being like the Ed Sheerans, or, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit the big tours. You don't have to be a pop star. There's many ways to make music in this industry, especially now. Just gotta look for yours and find yours.
Yeah.
What's the ultimate career goals?
Ooh, ultimate career goals. Probably, like I said, work with some of my favorite artists that are kind of out of my league right now. That maybe going towards, impact the world. One of my biggest things with this is like, even if like I don't like get to certain levels I want to get to or whatever for whatever reason, I do hope that I'm at least remembered in a positive aspect and something that I did actually, help somebody.
I think most people do music for that. I know when I was recording, like I can't believe it, guys. I haven't recorded an original song in over a year. I miss it a lot. I'm working on it. I had to come back. Sometimes you need to take a step back to be able to come back stronger. Well, I'm roaring this year, guys. This year's the year that I'm coming back. But I think when I did do music 2 years ago, if one person would message me and tell me, "Wow, your song really helped me, touched me," that was it. That was it. I was like, all right, my song did what it was meant to do, just to touch somebody,
Yeah.
Let me know if you're back up this way. We will do more picks, bro.
I will as soon as I can get some more shows out that way.
Sarah's an awesome photographer. If you guys are around her, make sure you message her to book her. We have KB Killing Me Softly also, who is amazing.
Shout out KB.
We have Kat from Metal Mommy Photography. So many photographers. Mac Brown. All some amazing people that I look up to because I'm just a baby starting in the field. But yes, there you go. I think it's 4 photographers that I respect. So if you guys are around, need photographers, hit one of those people up. I promise you won't regret it. Promise. Let's see. How does music help you in other areas of your life?
That's a really good one. definitely through healing of certain aspects. I noticed in a more recent situation that happened, it definitely gave me a sense of, I'll just say it, I was going through kind of a semi-traumatic experience at the time, and I didn't really know what, to do. I was feeling all sad and all that, and I heard this beat, and I was like, this speaks to me. Let me write to this and see what I can do. And I did it, and I felt better, and then it gave me the power to do awesome stuff again, so I'm back.
There we go. Music is therapeutic. That's why I've been starting to do beats. I've been watching the show. I don't know if you guys know, Empire.
Yes!
Yes, I've been watching Empire, and it's giving me like the bug, and I'm like, and then one night I wasn't feeling well. I get very the noise gets very overwhelming for me, and I live here with 3 kids, 2 dogs, 3 cats. It gets very noisy, so I just put my beat on and I just start making beats and then just concentrate on that. And it's, we were talking about mental health. It's my way of focusing on something else to try to not lose my patience on people that are just trying to live a normal life. They understand what I'm going through, but I also have to be conscious that I can't ask them to stop living because I'm having a bad day, What Anger said, 2 turntables and a microphone. I mean, that's another.
That's basically how my shows are. I do have a DJ sometimes.
That's awesome. Awesome. Do you do some tracks and some drums sometimes? Like, do you bring a drummer and you'll have a track playing?
Yep, that was actually Friday, and that's probably going to be what tomorrow is.
Cool. Where are you going tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm playing in High Point, North Carolina with some homies, Bunker Hill Bloodbath, Until They Bleed, Collective Insanity, and Black Market Currency.
Very nice. How many shows you got lined up so far?
So this will be show number, technically 2 for this year. Right now I have at least 4 or 5, but I'm looking to book more. I want to stay gone this year.
Well, there's the Milestone down here for sure, and then check out the Rooster.
Me and Rooster have been talking, actually. We were saying we'd love to get something, but we got to get the right date. I want to play it so bad.
The timing, absolutely. Rooster is somewhere we go to a lot.
Milestone is actually what we're looking at for March, but I haven't heard too much yet, but I'm going to keep you posted on that.
Sounds good. Good night, Sarah. That too. I can't wait to meet this girl. I'm going to try to make it up to a show closer to her this year so we can meet up. I'm trying to go to Eddie Fest. I'll be honest. I'm still trying to see if I can make it there. That would be fucking awesome.
Yes.
There's Brew Stock also that I
have
to make again this year. I went last year, but I have to do it this year too. It was an amazing show. Lo, do you have anybody you want to shout out? I'm sure you do because, you've worked with a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, shout out Little Titan. Shout out Chill Panic. Shout out Slick. Shout out, Strife. King Zab. Shout out Sarah. Shout out my photographer, Melanie. Shout out Terrence. And my drummer, Sean. Who are we gonna shout out? Just shout out everybody in general that stuck by me through all of this. Also, big shout outs to Kenny Graves. Also, shout out to one of my very old designers who I haven't really had designs from in a while. My homie Charlie. Plenty of people. So many people. We love you all. Shout out Vic from Pierce Hill.
Yeah, a lot of shout out to do. That's what I'm saying.
I was being funny, yeah.
He's worked with a lot of people, guys, so it's hard to keep the list. I'm sure if he hasn't mentioned you, he still loves you, and a big shout out to you guys. I'm playing a video right now. Not necessarily
this was the
playing
ground
any
zero
music, but there you go. This is Lo when he's performing. Let's unmute and just watch it for a few minutes.
really have to end it now.
Yep. The fuck, I fucking love it. And there's the
Yeah.
video that you were talking about.
Dino,
Performing
that's
with
the one Sarah was at.
Dino. Yes. Yes, here it is. Doing what? End of Days, right?
Yep.
That the show that Nestor couldn't make it, right?
Yep, I filled in for him for that song.
That's fucking awesome. Anger said, "This is fire. Vocals make me jealous." How long did it take you for you to get to that scream, that power, that control?
Oh, that took forever. So I started screaming at like 15, but I didn't start getting good till I was like 18 because I found out I was doing it wrong. And then one of my old band members, his name was Damien Hasbun, he showed me a way to do it through this YouTube video, through like vocal fry and going through the diaphragm. And so now it sounds like this. It sounds like oh no. Hi.
I fucking love it. Your voice, your speaking voice is just so calm and so like happy and bubbly, and then you're like, "Rah, die, motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
Love it. Oh shit. What makes you feel passionate about music?
Just the like everything about it, the music itself, the context of the lyrics, the vibe, the everything.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
I get it. We're getting closer towards the end. Where can we find you on social media? Where's the best way? Like, where should we absolutely follow to make sure we don't miss any update?
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook is Logan Abdo. Yeah. And then for TikTok, it's low_music21. And then Instagram is Logan the Drummer 1 because I did used to be a drummer in a band.
Awesome. So make sure you follow him. What you can do, Lo, is make yourself a link tree. You can put all those. You have it? So what are we looking for?
I'm going to send it to you after this.
All right, and I'm going to make sure to put it somewhere in the comments or just put it like Linktree is, I think, I'm not going to say the best place because I know there's other apps like this, but having one app that has all your links together is the way to go.
It is a godsend.
I remember having to fucking, copy paste all your links one by one at one point, and it was like, holy shit, why do I have so many social medias? Like,
yeah, exactly. That link tree is a godsend.
What's your background, music-wise? Where'd you learn drums? Where'd you learn guitar?
Oh, so when it comes to drums, all of it came from the game Guitar Hero and Rock Band. That's how I got good at all of it.
All right.
But with drums in specific, it was actually kind of a cool story. So obviously, Guitar Hero and Rock Band when I was like 9 and 10 years old and stuff like that. But in middle school, they had these like talent shows and stuff. In 6th and 7th grade, when I was in public school, I went to public school in the hood for a little bit, and then I went to private school. But when I was in public school, they had talent shows, and I was a drummer, and I was like, all right. And so I played stuff like Kiss and Guns N' Roses, Avenged Sevenfold, and Foo Fighters, while everybody else was singing Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus.
I felt that.
It was pretty lit.
I felt that, seriously. My choice of music was always very different than my friends. Anger said yes. Well, before I let you go, Lo, thank you again for being here. Anger, Lo, I want to see a collab from you guys in 2024. If you guys need some female vocals on it, let me know.
All right, I got you.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get out there this year, so you guys push me. You guys hold me accountable and you guys push me. I have to come back this year, but I need your kick in the ass. So I mean, I'm gonna do my best to get everything done. My voice is almost back from this COVID shit because I got COVID about 3 weeks ago. And my voice, I can say now, is about at 90% back. So, um, yes, I have a remix coming with Anger Overdose. It's in the works. So, um, well, Lo, thank you for being here. Do you have any merch before
I
we
do.
go? Where
Yeah,
can
I
we
just
find
showed
your
it off.
merch?
This shirt right here that's on my body. Those
Yes.
shirts there. You can get the ones that I showed off online through a website called Gig Tees. That's also in the link tree I'm gonna send you.
Awesome. So we just go on there, grab some shirts, and they'll
Yeah.
send it to us directly. You have some merch at your shows also, or?
Yep, that's what I was showing you. That's my show merch.
There we go. So that's probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some merch when I see you. That way it's 100% going in your pocket and not to the website. So because I get a chance to see you, that's what we'll do. For other people that won't be able to catch a show, grab a shirt. Go grab a shirt, guys.
Yep.
Well, we're coming to an end for the episode. New format this year, guys, for the NYXUS Podcast. We're going to be live every Friday night. We used to do Mondays also. I'm taking a step back from Mondays. We'll go only Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. That way I don't overwhelm you with these awesome fucking bands. I think I was overwhelming people a little bit with too many people, too many bands at the same time, so we'll do one. And we also have our special horror movie show with Keith from the band Nightfall and Mark from the Hathaway House of Horror. So we're plenty of NYXUS podcasts to come. Lo, I would love to have you back on a further episode, maybe towards the end of the year, and see how your year was, how many shows.
I would love that.
Awesome. So we'll keep in touch anyways because, like I said, I'll definitely catch a show. Anger Overdose, thank you for being here. Sarah, Death Pigeon, Crypt 13, the Ziggurat that came in for a little hello surprise. 2024, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Death Pigeon, thank you so much. Them too. You should definitely check out Death Pigeon. They're fucking amazing. I mean, let's go. Let's start the year with a bang and let's start following each other and make this community even bigger and better. Guys, this was the NYXUS Podcast. I'm Melanie Nix, your host. Lo, make sure you guys follow him, Logan Abdo on Facebook, and from there I'm sure you can grab everything. Friday night, you guys stay safe. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and for fuck's sakes, don't do what I wouldn't do. Leaves you to plenty of fun, guys. Good night.